Greetings, my excellent friends. You are not hearing a song. Oh, was there no audio? I mean, there should be. Now that, well, Guan said the name of what I just played, so clearly it worked. Snip, can you hear me? I think this might actually be you, not me, which is good. It's just that it was followed up by Nevermoon, so it seemed... hang on. Do you hear this? Because that's what just played on my stream. Then I don't know. Yeah, so this is either going to take all day or it is going to be hilariously quick. I saw a video that does the fight in a minute and a half. But my only experience with this fight is on Terra, who cannot do this fight quickly and will die a lot because the fundamental difference between Terra and the other two characters in this game is that his dodge does not have full iframe coverage. Like, you saw it when I was fighting the bosses that I was fighting previously. If I keep hitting square, I'm immortal. And the only danger I'm in is when I actually try to be aggressive. So you need to, you know, give up your immortality in order to actually finish the fight. But you can just infinite dodge. That is true of Ventus and that is true of Aqua. It is not true of Terra. Terra's slide, while I think it has some iframes, it doesn't... There between each slide there is a period of uh-oh, and that makes Terra the bad one. And the reason why when I played this game last time, I did it on him so that it was the only time I ever had to do it. And then I learned that the game is coming out on PC, so actually I do have to do it again on him one day in my future, but I will cheat because I've already earned the completion. For context, the opening song for this stream is for a boss where victory is optional. Yes. That was the joke. And victory is optional here, but this one, like, the reason why this boss is sort of famous, well, the bosses in Birth by Sleep are famous, specifically this one and Vanitas, but Vanitas has that exploit, right? But the two super bosses from the original version of Birth by Sleep are these two. The ones we fought in the Mirage Arena were added with the Final Mix version, so they came later. But these two original ones were just... They're famous for being badly designed. They especially in comparison to Kingdom Hearts 2, which was the closest analogy at the time. In Kingdom Hearts 2, the bosses are predictable. Not in a way that makes them bad, but like they have a set pattern, and you don't know what attack they're going to do next, but there's reasonable ways to deal with everything that they do, you know? You know? Well, we'll see. Like, I intend to either Thunder Surge him or Goofy him, you know? We'll get to that. Snip, don't make the joke before I make the joke. That just ruins it. God damn it. Whole next 3 minutes of talking has just been ruined. What was I saying? Yeah, so they're badly designed in the sense that they are extremely random with what they use. And in this guy's case, I believe the initial complaint was that he's so fast that there were a couple of situations in the original PSP version where you actually can't avoid a game over. There's like a specific attack that if he hits you with this, he will do a follow-up that will kill you, and you cannot do anything about it once he has hit you with attack number 1. I believe they fixed that in the Final Mix redo. There you go. Yeah, Guana's talking about it right now. In the original version of BBS, one of this boss's attacks combos you from full if the initial hit takes, which is disrespectful. Like, if the intent behind an attack is you have to dodge this or you are dead, then it is disrespectful to make it last as long as that one did. Like, you should just have that attack be a one-hit kill if that is your goal. Don't have it be part 1 of 7 hits, the last one of which unavoidably kills you. The only reason you should do that is if there is some way for the player to get out of it in the middle of it, which I think is how it works now. You're able to you have these tiniest chance to dodge out of the way, which is very fucking good. That is a game design principle for a boss fight, right? Don't waste people's time if you aren't going to give them something that they can do for themselves in that moment. Like, yes, you can have bastard hard attack strings that are incredibly difficult to break out of once you're in them. But there's a difference between incredibly difficult and can't be done. Also, yeah, this game relies on Second Chance and Once More, which are abilities that basically keep you alive at 1 health, regardless of what hits you, so that you can only die when you get hit at 1 HP. That's how Kingdom Hearts works, once you've got those abilities set. They do the same thing, but for different situations. Once More means you will retain 1 HP throughout a combo, unless you are already at 1 HP when the first attack hits. So, you will not die from the hit that's currently attacking you if you have more than 1 HP when it begins. And by hit, I mean whole string. Second Chance is the one that specifically works for just attacks as opposed to full combos. But yeah, they are extremely important. They are the balance. They are the balancing fulcrum for Kingdom Hearts tough bosses. They are to allow you to bounce back and to make those combos fair. But I think the issue with what was happening in that original version is that he had 2 combos in a row, or 2 attacks in a row that broke the chain. So the second one would happen when you had 1 HP, and you would die, and you could not get out of the second one if the first one had gotten you. So that breaks the design philosophy of those abilities. Nothing should do that. They did fix that part, but yeah, that's why the name of the boss being Mysterious Figure is often quite easily changed to Motherfucker. How am I feeling about missing Link? Well, I'm certainly not missing him. I don't play that many Zelda games. What I'm feeling about missing Link is amusement, because it's a mobile game, and I consider most of to be bad. to be a waste. I do not like it when major franchises have mobile entries, because I don't like lore being added in games that have their model built around stringing people along to extract money. But it's not that the mobile itself is the problem. It's that the mobile industry has trended towards bad designed games that aren't healthy for consumers. So I don't want them to ever do another Kingdom Hearts mobile game. I'm glad that the previous one ended. I'm glad that, but even with it ended, in order to get the full lore of Kingdom Hearts, you have to watch a several-hour cutscene collection from that fucker, or just skip that part of the lore, which is annoying. I didn't want another one. So yeah, I'm glad they've cancelled it, because now they're going to have to do something else. And whatever story they were hoping to tell in there, they're going to have to work around. Especially because it was meant to be like a movement-based one, like a Pokemon Go, like a Kingdom Hearts Go. Not keen on that. You still need to look into the Persona 5... Oh, see that bullshit? Yeah, no, that they shouldn't have one for Persona either. That sucks. Like, if the gacha game is completely forgettable, then sure. But see, the thing is, they don't have a reason to make it completely forgettable, right? Like, from a cynical corporate point of view, you want a mobile game because mobile games are extremely lucrative because people buy into them. And you want to tie a mobile game to your successful franchise because people aren't gonna pick up another random new mobile game that has no connection to anything they know because they've already got a ton. But they are going to pick up a Persona mobile game or a Kingdom Hearts mobile game, sure. And you're incentivized to put important lore in there because you want to draw the players who would normally not play that kind of game. Like, I considered playing Kingdom Hearts Union X. Last time I played through that, I was like, do I want to pick that mobile game up and take a crack at it? I didn't, because I ended up finding that people had gathered all the cutscenes and I just spent a day watching them all. I was like, good, now I don't have to play the stupid game. But I considered it, and that's bad. So yeah, they have every reason to do it, and I hate it. So that's how I feel about that. Also, I didn't point this out at the time, but it was in fact posted in my Discord twice in 2 different channels. So, somebody didn't do the due diligence of checking the RPG channel before posting the news. But who knows who that could have been. Well, see, that's the thing, Ark, because I don't post in my Discord much, so clearly... No, I appreciate people bringing life and activity into my server, because I am bad at socializing, therefore... Fuck knows I don't do it. Oh, that's actually a very good point. Because it's called BG3 and other RPGs, you muted it because you were trying to avoid Baldur's Gate. No, that's a really good excuse. Not even an excuse, that's a really good explanation. I fully absolve you. That makes perfect sense. That said, you can probably unmute it because we don't talk about Baldur's Gate 3 as much in there anymore, especially because it's had its, like, quote-unquote final patch. If you like, don't do it and then blame me if immediately Blue Moon starts putting in Act 3 spoilers or something. So maybe don't, but you could. Anyway, so yeah, so Mysterious Figure. The traditional strategy for this is 4 Thunder Surges and 4 Cures, or Curagas. And you dodge roll around, you try to dodge all of his attacks, and you just Thunder Surge into him whenever you can. Maybe you'll have a chance at a shot lock, which would be good, but you might not. And you just try to outlast his bullshit. Now, this character, by the way, is called Mysterious Figure for a reason. He is in the similar vein to the, So the first game, you had a Mysterious Figure that turned out to be Xemnas. In the second game, you had a Mysterious Figure that turned out to be Terra. Well, Lingering Will, Terra's empty suit of armor. So this one is a tease for Dream Drop Distance, and it's going to be a while, probably, until we play that, because I was randomly gifted Clear Obscure, so we'll play Coded next, but we're probably going to play Clear Obscure before we get to Dream Drop, so you're not going to get the answer to who this person is, and by you, I mean Demon Dragon, who I think is the only person here who hasn't played further into the series. I don't know why I'm saving, because I haven't done anything. I've just been gliding around, stalling, and talking. But much like those, it's sort of just shoehorned in. So that's the problem. Yeah, Dream Drop Distance. I might decide. You know what? I wanna hold off on Clair Obscur. I want to play Dream Drop Distance first because I want to get it out over and done with. Dream Drop Distance is not. It's not terrible. It's better than Chain of Memories. It's dull, and yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna try and 100% it or not. I know there's a mini game in there that I don't know anything about called Flick Rush that I keep ignoring every time I play it. Yeah, and there's a chance I'll do 2 more Kingdom Hearts before we play Clair Obscur, but we'll see. This one makes a bit more sense than Lingering Will Fight. Temporarily, I don't know that it... Well, I get... Anyway, let's just go in here and fight this mysterious figure. Now, yeah, there were 2 strategies. The traditional one is Thunder Surging around, but I saw a video of somebody killing the mysterious figure with Goofy. With the Goofy D-Link. You summon, at the very beginning of the fight, you summon Goofy, then you guard. You guard, and you, I think, use the Reprisal to get Goofy's final move, the spin. And then you just keep spinning. You just spin, finish spinning, guard, spin, finish spinning, guard. And then he dies. So I'm kind of tempted to give that a shot. That said, I think we need this version. Yeah, we need Goofy Spin, not Goofy Turbo. I think it would be deeply funny to beat this boss with Goofy compared to just Thunder Surging. So we're going to try that. Revali, are you just lurking today, or are you around? I ask because if we finish this boss soon enough, I'm going to play Marvel Rivals instead, so... I don't expect anybody to be joining me for that, but if someone's available, they're more than welcome to. You're home. Well, there you go. That may happen. I also might get stuck on this fight for 4 hours, and then I won't do it, so... Well, it's definitely an organization coat. Am I going to be able to hit the D-Link fast enough? Oh, one thing to note is halfway through the fight, he turns invisible, and you have to track him by his swords. But if you use a D-Link, he turns invisible immediately. So he's going to turn invisible immediately, basically. If I can find Goofy. Wait, where's my shit? What? Oh god, he's doing Marluxia stuff. Well, there goes Goofy. I tried. See, in the video, he'd already be dead by now, but I think the guy in the video maybe knew what he was doing a little bit. I know I had the spin ready, but then it went away. I saw it. Like, how did... This dude gets the D-Link before. Like, he gets the D-Link, he turns it on, and then he guards. I can't find Goofy that fast! Oh yeah, it's a pretty... why are you healing? Where is it?
Yeah!
Okay, so he waited like a moment and used that time to... Like I said, the block timing was what concerned me about this. Okay, can we... Right, we can turn the D-links off. That's weird, but how do I do that? If I turn everyone off except Goofy, but I leave Goofy... I make sure that Goofy is turned on. We can... Come in here. Might have a better time. Shush, Demon Dragon. It's fine. Gotta make sure Goofy's turned on. That's how you win this battle. Why did I fucking dash? That wasn't the goal. Well, there's the spin.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy the fact that Goofy takes my healing away. Spin, 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 bitch! Spin, spin! My original plan was not to try this, but Guam was like, oh no, it just looks like block when you come out of the spin and you'll be fine. So I'd like to point out that it was... I forgot to D-link.
Yeah!
I'm sick of that fucking whacking the Keyblade thing. It's just guard, bitch.
Yeah!
Go, let go.
Bring it! Yeah!
Oh, fuck.
Yeah!
If he uses that on me, I just lose the...
Heal!
I lose the goof.
Yeah! Heal! Yeah! Yeah! Heal! Yeah! Heal!
Well, I mean, there I did. I love it when I go into a 5-minute explanation of something and then someone asks me the exact question, like, later in the stream. So good. Oh, well, fuck that! I'm not dealing with that shit. Kill me. I still think the spin's a good idea, but if we get knocked out of it, then...
Bring it!
Should players be allowed to do things? No? No, I don't want to kick... No. I have to set everything up again. What was the thing we were getting rid of? Aerial... We don't have aerial recovery. This one? Yeah, this one. Possibly... I don't need reversal either, but... yeah, might be alright. For some reason, it continues me here instead of where I saved on the map. Oh, 4 aerial recovery. I thought we were getting rid of all of the shit that was getting in the way of my blocking. No, I don't know why Goofy wasn't summoned there. I pressed everything, he didn't happen. Well, I was reasonably certain I was blocking there. Again, I don't know why Goofy didn't happen. I pressed all of the buttons required, he just didn't happen. I also don't know why that doesn't block. Like the video, he just blocked every time and it worked. Nothing happened to him that blocking didn't solve. It'd be nice if the motherfucker was visitable. Like... he wasn't there that time. And fucking reversal, I don't want it!
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
You just pressed square about 3 times and it worked.
Yeah! Bring it! Yeah! 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 Bring it!
Do I even have an enemy?
Yeah!
For God's sake, stay on the fucking ground!
Bring it!
Also keep me on the fucking ground. Oh, just work when I hit the button, you prick.
Yeah! Yeah! Bring it! Yeah! Yeah! Bring it! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah, you can do something else now, mate. He pressed right, he summoned Goofy, he blocked 3 times, he spun at him 3 times, the boss was dead. It was a minute and a half.
Yeah! 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 Bring it! Yeah! Heal! 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 Come on! Yeah! Heal! Yeah! 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 Bring it! Come on! Yeah! Heal! Yeah! Heal! Come on! Heal! Yeah! Heal! Come on! Yeah! Yeah! Heal! Yeah! Heal! 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 Yeah! Heal! Yeah! 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 Heal! Heal! Yeah! Yeah! Bring it! Yeah! 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 Heal! Yeah! Come on! Yeah! 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 Heal! Heal! Yeah! yeah, heal. Yeah, come on. Yeah, heal. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Heal. Yeah, come on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Heal. Yeah, heal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, come on. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Heal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Heal. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, heal. Yeah, 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 heal. Yeah, yeah. Come on! Heal! Yeah! 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 Come on! Yeah! Heal! Yeah! Heal! Yeah! 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 Heal! Yeah! Come on! Yeah!
Endless iframes means what exactly?
Yeah! 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 Heal! Yeah! Come on! Yeah! Heal! Yeah! 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 Come on! Heal! Yeah! 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 Heal! Come on! Yeah! Come on! Heal! 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 Yeah! Heal! Yeah! Come on! Heal! Yeah! 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 Come on! Yeah! 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 Heal! Heal! Yeah! Yeah! Heal! Yeah! Come on! Yeah! 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 Heal! Heal! Yeah! Come on! Yeah! 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 Heal! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Apparently, this is the better version.
Heal! 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 Come on! Heal! Come on! Heal! Yeah! Come on! Yeah! Yeah! Come on! Yeah!
No, as in they literally tweaked him to make him less bad in this version, so this is the better version. It's kind of like there's this arcade game in Cyberpunk, like an in-game arcade game, and they want you to get the high score, and the high score was 435,000. The arcade game takes 40 minutes to play. In 40 minutes, the first time I tried it, I achieved about 280,000. The second 40 minutes, I achieved 300,000. People were complaining that the 435,000 was far too much. And they were right. And so at one point, they patched it, and they lowered it to 400,000. Which is still largely inaccessible. I modded the game to change the high score to 10,000 and then played it again and got it for free. Because there's a small side mission that happens after you get the high score, so I wanted that. If it didn't take 40 minutes, I would have given it more tries, but it took 40 minutes every single time. That's how long the arcade game takes to get to the end. So in order to iterate yourself up to getting that high score, you're betting a day, 2 days, 3 days maybe. It depends on how well you can do. And I was not feeling like there was going to be a significant amount of rapid improvement there. So this boss is lucky it's a 10-minute fight, you know? Oh, I don't have to.
Heal! Yeah! Come on! Heal! Yeah! Come on! Heal! Yeah! Yeah! Heal! Come on! Yeah!
Let's not do that again! What really sucks is I don't even feel any fucking joy. You're supposed to, aren't you? I felt joy for the other ones. I'm just too busy being annoyed that that exists.
Huh? Yeah.
I don't even think I'll just do that with Terra. I think when I one day do that with Aqua, I'm just going to put on the infinite health because... What was that? That was just an hour of pressing square as fast as possible and hoping it worked. Like there was no art. There was no technique. Maybe if I was a Dark Souls person, I'd understand it, but Jesus Christ. I don't know. I think this one is uniquely bad because I enjoyed Lingering Will. I felt really good when I beat that boss. I enjoyed the data fights. I felt really good when I beat them as well. And like I said, the other boss fights in this game, with the exception of Vanitas, who I did use the rock trick for after I had exactly the same experience fighting him. This how I feel now is how I felt fighting. But I was just like, this is awful. This is awful. Nothing about this is fun. But with him, there's a rock you can use. Now, the Mirage Arena ones, whoever designed them must have actually woken up wanting to do a good job that day, because those were fine. No Name, a Keyblade with long reach that provides an outstanding boost in magic and makes it easier to land critical hits. That's not actually No Name, though, is it? No Name is the name of Xehanort's Keyblade, but that's not it. That doesn't look right. It's the big one that he uses. Oh, shut up.
Heal!
What's really shitty is, if you come back here, you can fight him again. We aren't gonna. But can. And the reason why I call that shitty is because there's chests here. So if for whatever reason... Actually, there aren't here for Ventus, are there? But there are in the other two. The reason why Ventus doesn't have any is because he doesn't really get to go here until the end. But the other two have chests here. So if you don't pick them up, and you're going for 100%, and you get all the way to the end of the game, you have to beat him in order to get the chests. What are your thoughts on... I don't think she'll have any. That gives you nothing. That gives you absolutely nothing. It's a person in a coat with laser swords. Like, if anything, it's pretty well resembles the Xemnas fight, except that the build is smaller, and they have two instead of one. But perhaps Demon Dragon has thoughts. I don't know. I just wouldn't expect her to, because I wouldn't. Not from that. And yeah, we have a Keyblade we'll never use. But we got the reports done. That's the thing, you have to beat this fight to finish the reports. Not because there's like a report of the fight, but because he gets a character file. Unknown. A mysterious figure whose origins, identity, and purpose are unclear. It's not even a good character file. It's very shitty. An interesting Keyblade reward. Yeah, that's true. And yeah, it's not as good as the Royal Radiance, which is... It's interesting, because yeah, the best Keyblade possible you get out of not the hardest fight. You get it out of the Mirage Arena. And that's why you do the Mirage Arena first. It's so you can bring this to the two real bastard bosses. Well, one bastard boss if you count the rock strategy as a viable one for Vanitas. Anyway, that's Birth by Sleep. So in order to 100% Birth by Sleep, I would have to do exactly what I just did another 2 times. I'm not going to do that. You've just seen me do that. There's nothing to gain from it except that those little cutscenes have the other characters in them instead of Ven. But they don't exactly have a lot of dialogue, so who cares, right? So that's my understanding of 100% of Birth by Sleep, is you just pick a character, do it all on them, and then come back next time for another one. And then if you play the game 3 times in your life, you've done the lot. Because there are achievements that are character specific for this. We have the Adventurer Ventus, complete reports with Ventus. 0.9% of players have this achievement. That's actually quite a high number. That means 1 in every 100 people went to the trouble of doing everything in Birth by Sleep, including Mysterious Figure. 1.2 players, actually, have defeated the Unknown. Well, it's funny how they call him the Unknown, because, yeah, Mysterious Figure is my understanding of its name, but... the rarest achievements in the HD collection, by the way. That is counting all 4 games that we've played so far. Doesn't count Days, because Days is a movie in this, but like counting Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories, and 2. The 3 rarest achievements are The Adventurer, Ventus, Terra, and Aqua. They're all 0.9%. And I do wonder the percentage of players who did just one of them versus the percentage of players that did all 3. Because, yeah, it's the same value, 0.9%. So that implies that there's a couple completionists who did it 3 times, but I could not. I could not do the game 3 times in one run. That doesn't make sense to me. But, yeah, I've now done, in my lifetime, 2 out of 3. Because that's the thing. I've beaten this fight on Terra, and I don't know how. I don't remember. It was 5 years ago. I don't know how I could have done that with Terra. But apparently I did. I don't know how long it took me. I don't know how I didn't break something. Maybe I did break something and I've blotted it out. You saw my face during that. That was not fun at all. That was the death of fun. But I did it. And I know I didn't use cheats because I couldn't. Not on the PlayStation, I couldn't. If I had done it on PC, I would have used cheats. I will. But I know I didn't. And so I'm fascinated by the fact that I apparently have done that, because now that I've done it again on the supposed easier character... Young? Well, not fucking young. I was 25-ish. You were still in my sphere of influence in 2020, I'm pretty sure. We were right here doing exactly the same thing. I don't think I've changed that much. I was watching a video about... I think it was called, like, Master versus Performer, and it was, like, your motivation or your goal and what kind of gamer you are, and saying about how completionist gamers tend to be masters because they thrill in the challenge and getting it all done and doing all that, whereas performers tend to more to be in it for the ride and not care so much. And I'm like, well, no, because I'm 100% a performer. I'm not interested in earning it. I'm just interested in getting it. But I do have to get it. If there's a way to cheese it, I will. I think the real answer for what kind of person I am is an asshole. like the mediocre white man who is happy to get the medals without actually doing the job required to earn it. That's kind of how I approach video game achievement. And like, there's plenty of video games achievements I've legitimately earned, but if there is a path to earning that achievement that does not involve doing all of the work, then I will take that path. That's why I should never be an air traffic controller. That's not true. Like in my real life, in any sort of professional capacity, I try to avoid cutting corners, because you generally can cut corners, but there are consequences. Whereas in a video game, yeah, that's the thing. That's the other dimension. What are the consequences? And I don't mean consequences for me personally. I mean, what happens if I choose to take the cheap route here? What happens as a result of that? And in life, often the result is somebody gets hurt, so you don't do it. It's a good motivator to stop you from doing bad things. However, in a video game, the consequence is you save time. You get your achievement, the achievement that's bugging you, that's making you want to devote time to earning it, and you save time. That's not hurting anybody. Corner's getting cut. Work smarter, not harder, I suppose, is a good way to think of that. So, what other achievements did I not get? I didn't learn all of Aqua's Finnish commands or Terra's Finnish commands. That's fine. That can be part of future runs. I didn't use the Pete D-Link 10 times. Shit, I don't know that I used the Pete D-Link once. Did I? I did. I would have leveled him, wouldn't I? Yeah, I did. I leveled him. The next ones up are for different games. Yeah. But most of the rarest ones are all Birth by Sleep. Let's see how far up I go up the rarest ones before I find one that isn't Birth by Sleep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. The 13 rarest achievements are all Birth by Sleep. The 14th is Chain of Memories, and that's got a 1.5%. But everything that's 1.4% or rarer is Birth by Sleep only. And I think there's two reasons for this. I think number one is that it's the last game on the list, therefore it's the last one everybody comes to. And the other reason is Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 are always going to be more popular and more widely played. You'd think Chain of Memories would have the rarest ones, because Birth by Sleep, like I can picture people skipping Chain, but not skipping this. But, yeah. The rarest one for Chain is edit a card deck 500 times. Then there's completing Jiminy's Journal for Sora. I believe completing it for Riku, or completing Riku's D report, is easy because it sort of automatically fills, but Jiminy's Journal for Sora requires getting all the cards in the game and all that shit. Then there's Synthesize 300 Rooms. So those three are from Chain. Then it goes back to Birth by Sleep. Mirage Arena, Ice Cream Beat. Then collect the card collection for Chain. Then use Rhythm Mixer 20 times. Then there's max out Riku's level, which I believe is a lot less likely than Sora's level because Riku has less stuff to do. And there's Mirage Arena, Command Board. Then there's an S rank on Gummy Ship EX missions for all routes. That must be Kingdom Hearts 2. Then there's Clear the Game on Critical. I think that's Birth by Sleep. That looks like a picture of Ericus. Complete all Gummy Blueprints. Obtain 5,000 points with skateboard tricks. Use 20,000 Moogle points at Moogle shops. Yeah, we're mixing in amongst the games there. I'm not really looking at Steam achievements. I've got a lot of them. I've got 163 out of 197. But I decided not to look at them because generally when I'm streaming I don't. I'll look at Steam achievements often on a second playthrough because Steam achievements to me are like an extension. I love completing the in-game checklist, whatever that may be. In this case, it's the reports. More than I do, because what Steam achievements will normally do, they'll have a lot of stuff that reflects that, but then they'll have shit like complete the game on the highest difficulty. And I don't do that on my first run of anything, because why would you ever? So I never look at Steam achievements as my mark of I completed this. As much as I'm a 100% completion gamer whenever I can be, I don't actually have that many Steam games fully done. And that's because I just ignore them. My average achievement completion rate for a long time was 69%. It's actually changed to 70% lately, and I'm very sad about that. Because I loved having 69% on my list. But, yeah. Am I blind, or do you have to go a long way to get up to the rarest KH1? I couldn't identify the rarest KH1. That's the problem. I don't necessarily... Like, you can tell a lot of them, but I don't think I got there. Because something that talks about Gummy Ship, I'm like, wait, which one is that? Something talks about, different things. I didn't see any of the obvious KH1 ones when I was going up. Anyway, that's it. We're done. I'll save here because I should. Is Van even allowed to look around over here? Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's got no chests. It is food time. I think it's early enough that I can maybe play a Rivals game or two and not end the stream here. But I definitely would not have considered starting a new game with the remaining time. I know I need to eat, so I'll do that. But we can hang around for an hour and I can do that. But yeah, Birth by Sleep, everybody. Mind you, I will probably cut that chunk out of the YouTube highlight, which there are no YouTube highlights for Birth by Sleep uploaded yet. I'll throw them all on there at once. The earliest ones have already expired, but I have them. Nothing's lost. So, if you're watching this on YouTube in the future, first of all, what are you doing here? Second of all, it should black screen very shortly. Fare thee well. After that soul-destroying fight, you wouldn't blame me for being so... Well, I haven't done my Marvel dailies, so here's the thing, right? If I were to stop streaming, what would I do? I would log into Rivals anyway, and I would do my dailies. So I'm not really saving myself anything by leaving the camera on. If I was going to log into Cyberpunk, sure, I might leave, but yeah. Anyway, I'm going to eat some food. I'll be back. Unless you're watching on YouTube, then I'll be gone. Very well.